Oh, well, good for you. Oh yeah. I guess even with your modern take on sexuality, you wouldn't be in the Van Eyck demographic.
Hey, didn't piss and fuck the world mention Van Eyck too?
Is that some kind of term for the homosexual underground? That's cool. Sucks, man. Was there something else? About the contact mic, perhaps? Okay. It's supposed to become, like, a club, except that... yeah.
The floorboards are twisting, and the shooting beams are slowly cracking. There will never be a club for anodic music here, not in a million years.
You know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments, synthesizers and tape consoles.
You see clear, beautiful, violent flashes of light.
I know. It's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. Hey, you two are cops. Okay, well... maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys, because there are some strange things going on in that church. If you're police, you should look into it, right? They're inside that thing there. Would be... no, not really.
She's trying to get out of a direct lie with semantic tricks. Sheep...
It's noids. Yeah, I guess you could say that. To keep more weirdos from getting in.
Should you? Weirdos.
Go ahead. Well, it's just questioning, right? You're just questioning me. It's what cops do. Once or twice, yeah. Rich people. Rich people are east of the river. Bet they like it that way.
You keep them rich.
The usual. You know, drinking...
Interesting term.
Is this a rhetorical question?
Faubourg, not in Faubourg, is a massive banlieue south of Jamrock Quarter. It is the largest ghetto in Revachol, possibly the world. We are at Jamrock, sort of. Martinez is called North Jamrock sometimes.
Jamrock is a district of Revachol comprised of the following quarters: Husks, Villa Lobos, Central Jamrock.
Go ahead. Okay. Hello again. Hello again.
The device is cold to the touch. An angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plastic cover. Underneath you see a reel of tape rolling. You put the device back on the ice.
Hello again.
The device is still warm from her touch and heavy as a brick from the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron. She looks you in the eye. her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup. The wind howls. It's real. Tell her.
What is? I can't believe this turned into another mic thing. Fine. Okay, I'll stick to it. I'll knock it out in 3 rounds.
There is little you can do to help her now. But given the chance, you feel like you should. There is something about her. A weightiness. Something changes between you two.
So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can return it. What's been eating you, officer?
It's so weird that after that, they think you're gonna talk to her about your problems when I already did that. That's super weird. I guess they expect you to pass that immediately.
Hello again.
That's so fucking weird. Fuck. Maybe I should just do karaoke first. Maybe I'll do it. Yeah, fuck it, everybody still there. Let's do it. Do karaoke. Alright, what do we want to wear for karaoke? Actually, let's see if Fred's still open. I doubt it. I don't know, fucking Fred.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
I'd like to have a gun in my hand, but I don't. Let's see what Alright, that's really good. I think he looks pretty fucking cool. Yep, I think that's what we'll do. We'll wear this. You can't really see his hat. You can't really see his face if I wear that. Yeah, I'd rather wear the pump jacket. Yeah, I think it'll look pretty cool like this. Take a look. Oh, I can't get on the stage. I think it's pretty cool. I wear this stuff. But we'll wear the tie. I don't think the tie says anything. Or we could wear this. No, we'll wear the hyper. That way you can see his face better. Alright. Good. I actually want to pass it. I failed it last time. Failing it is way better. But I'd like to pass it. It'll be different. I think I can just do it, actually. Yeah, we already passed. Alright. I think what I'm wearing is pretty flat.
The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet. You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Give me 1 second.
I can see that.
Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room. Hands. Where do you put your hands? The bar is full and buzzing with chatter. No one is paying you any attention. But still you feel they are. Just make sure you move, okay?
I actually want to pass it this time. I failed it last time. I actually want to get it right this time. It's way better failing, but
the stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet. You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
I can see that.
The bar is full and buzzing with chatter. No one is paying you any attention. But still you feel your knees turn to noodles. Okay, now a couple is looking at you. Even worse. You're sweating. They are going to hate you. Just make sure you move, okay? Don't be stiff. The air is thick with anticipation. Someone dims the lights as the music starts. Okay, here we go.
I would often go there, to the tiny church there, the smallest church in Saint-San, though it once was larger. How the real may rest there. Down through the mist there, toward the Seven Sisters, toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there, in that tiny yard there. I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here. But now, you are all alone. None of this matters. No, none of this matters at all.
A lazy applause fills the room. You feel your hands shake as awareness of your body returns to you. The lieutenant doesn't say anything, but gives you a quick smile before turning away. He's incapable of blushing, but if he weren't, he'd blush.
Good, good. Are we ready? I want to unplug the microphone now.
Last words?
Oh, hello, sweetie.
Hi again, gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel. The tent is...
Come on!
It's safe to assume...
Sorry?
You go ahead.
I'm actually not...
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
You see, a young...
Hello, I'm Andre.
There is definitely something futuristic about his hair. Imbecilic, yes, should the future ever come. His grip is strong.
This is my posse.
The young man with earrings.
And Egghead. Egg! Together with a Cell Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation. We have many in the pipeline, officer.
That means they haven't set up a single one yet.
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead.
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noit's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues. Ah, so you've met her? Yeah, it's a matter of occupied ecclesiastical property.
Finally someone who understands the plight of narcomania.
I'm talking about the church. And
Dog heads! Burnouts!
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that, in Revachol.
Strike that! The world!
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts holed up in there were the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze. Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
Yes, yes. And the worst part is, they're also spooky. I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer.
Also, they don't eat or clean the building. People just want to spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Get it? All right, man.
Andre is obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole...
I did ask Noit to install a measure against more drifters wandering in.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but
of course.
all right.
You sense the trajectory of the little piece of metal and plastic. The object makes a small ringing sound as it approaches. Just ka-ching! The key hits your palm. The young man with ribcage-shaped suspenders looks at you, standing there. The word august, used as an adjective. That's how cool it feels to be old and cool in the eyes of the young. Let's face it, you're near death, yet bathed in the golden rays of stately grandeur. Like a late summer's day. Like a tequila sunset. Of course you are. It's too late to be a tequila sunrise now. There will be no sunrise.
Not long. Like a week, maybe? I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on.
Somewhere in the ruinous past that led you here, there was something called exams. You may have learned the term involuntary manslaughter there.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
Me too. Not long. Like a week, maybe? Thank you. We just thought it was the right thing to do. Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it. Truth is, I don't really know.
Glimpses? Who are these people? Secret agents? Stealth operatives?
Well, there's also the machinery.
This machinery is of the deeply mystical variety.
When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together.
One of them has wires running into bowls of water.
Andre, tell him about the feeling.
Oh, and it felt like there was something in there with us.
No, the other one.
Which other one?
Felt like silence.
For this man, even regular silence is awful enough.
Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church. Sure, why not?
But not really.
What Noid said.
Ruby's gone. The woman is someone else.
Like, you aren't alone, you know?
It wasn't quite human.
Not human. Non-human means a predator.
It was this dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling, like some kind of crab man. Yeah, you know, the way it was climbing up and around the ceiling.
It was stalking a cell.
Odd. Crabs are usually marine creatures, and not known for climbing walls.
Crab man!
Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it. Estelle was alone that time, but I believe her. If she comes out running and says there's a crab in there, there's a crab in there.
So he hasn't even been in there lately.
You should ask her about it.
The implications of this are too numerous to consider. There probably is no crab man. Don't let them draw you in with this.
Like,
it wasn't...
Not non...
It was this... Yeah, you know...
It was...
Odd. Crabs are usually...
Yeah, totally. I mean,
So he hasn't...
Should I...
The implication... There probably is no...
You should talk to Noid about that. Well, honestly,
This is a below-feeble attempt at avoidance. Basically, he is attempting to weaponize idiocy.
Hey now, I'm 70% sure there's... Don't let all that technology fool you. Where do you think the drug... Sure. What? Oh yeah, that's a meteor name for the founding party.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to...
You know, of Meteo. Meteo, a country on Muindi.
One of the poorest of the first world nations today, but once a great ancient civilization. Capital, Tilakos.
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know? And they have roots in ancient mass society. And you're totally wrong about that.
The Pericarnassian Church is about love. Love is hardcore.
Unity.
Unity.
Make some noise for my Insulindian posse.
You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping along to the base. Feels good.
Your posse's like your people, man.
And where is your posse, detective? Nothing comes to you. The world is silent.
Are we?
Yeah! Oh yeah, it can.
He's coming around. You're getting it.
Yeah!
He seems ecstatic that
Do it for the masses.
I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise.
the one with the large head is still looking at you. Not.
Yeah!
You feel like you could go for a little disco when.
Yes. What? Yeah, good to have, bitch. Oh, it's the one they sell at the fuel station.
It's like he's lying to you, my lead.
It does, doesn't it?
Told you we have a smell problem.
Ether?
No.
He sniffs the air. It doesn't take a forensic scientist to guess it's drug-related. However, their breathing is regular, their jaws stay put, and their pupils are at least not under the influence of stimulants.
The what now? Oh, the old Ultra.
He's like an actor.
I have a major sinus infection, stuffy nose. Yes, that's all Nosefed's doing.
Nosefed is the shit.
Sure. Here you go, officer. The noser. Blast away.
He nods enthusiastically, no doubt a little relieved.
As always, we'll be right here.
Motorway south. The lone vector stretches in your mind's eye into the wild pale yonder, for an unimaginable distance, forgetting, until you can no longer remember anything. No cities, no mountains, no oceans, and finally, no vector. Nothing remains. A blank space with no point of reference, where only one type of motion is possible. The motion of a human throat, swallowing, and then it comes to you. To reach the end of the motorway south is to be unborn. You've had this thought before, while aimlessly wandering the streets of Jamrock. A lost piece of the man you were. A dark hope.
So you had a talk with Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Noid. It's good you talked to Andre first. Yeah, gotta compare. I suck at socialising, man. A sticker? You mean the yellow one?
Interesting. He wants you to describe it.
So I can hear you do it.
Noid,
Piss off, Andre.
you shouldn't talk like that.
Right.
An off-handed sorry, if there ever was one.
Oh, wow. Right on your cop ledger. You like it? You're right. It's the harbinger of a new era. What would you like to know? The dead guy smiling. He defeated history. With the present moment and life are the hardcore. Or maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just really ecstatic about simplicity was brought to us by a classical soloist. Well, hardcore is not tasteful or outwardly harmonious. It's a warning shot. This will be down the sticker, the clothes, not alone. Many people are thinking the same thing right now. There's a gathering at the Elysium. I guess one could write an entire treatise on the thing. But what for? Nah. You heard me. Weird stuff. Wires going into water. Gives off a spy sign. Nothing's wrong with it. It should definitely be researched.
The sickest. That's perhaps why it should be researched.
Most of it doesn't exist. But there's also stuff that isn't allowed to exist. Psionic powers, pale-related diseases. The hardcore aesthetic is esoteric.
It's not easy to reach a harmonic resonance of signs.
Yes, further sign matching would do good for us.
A young man, as though you're supposed to be sharing some tremendous evangelical...
Hardcore! Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! Internally coherent. All-core! All right!
He furrows his brow.
Hardcore! Ah!
The question is, what is the question? But there was a question?
Could there have been a right way out of this garden of forking paths, you think? The young man...
This is hardcore. Hardcore! Hardcore to the internally coherent. All-core! All right! Yeah!
He furrows his...
Hardcore! Ah!
Is it though? But is it? I mean, really? No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
The skin on your back is crawling. For a second, you can't even hear the music anymore. There is a hawthorn tree. Oh, don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore.
There's nothing wrong with it. Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy. Isn't something holding it back? It's like it's only ultra.
I think it's super hardcore.
If anything, it sounds a bit proto. Like it's not fully formed yet. You might be a moribund alcoholic and a failed cop, but you...
Wow! I think you might be right. But how could it become hardcore then? I know it in my heart, but cannot think it in my head. No! This is the answer! What? Oh yeah! I know! So does mine! Uh-huh. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh. Yeah! No nation, but transnation! No war, but class war!
Don't be a lunatic. Of course he isn't.
Yeah!
Unless you were thinking Revachol and parroting right now. And that's fucked up, man. Lying like that. And a cop, too. He's not a communist.
Yeah! With a rebel yell! Oh, sure! I can do that! If you want that, I can avoid taking a stand.
Please don't turn him into a moralist. I don't even know what to say to that.
Aye! It's time to compromise! Incremental change! I'm swiftly moving toward a solution which pleases nobody.
You feel Jermaine Egghead's smile is too enthusiastic.
Dark Horde Hardcore!
Basically, yes it is.
Lungs are for love! Love! Lungs are for love! When Dolores Day was anointed innocence, her lungs started glowing through her...
Why wouldn't they be? Are the lungs not the plate?
I think so. Highly gaily. All right.
The large head.
Incremental progress! Yeah!
No, that would be silly. Your body isn't for thinking. It's for robust, wholesome things.
Did someone say disco?
No, that would be silly. Your body isn't for thinking.
Did someone say disco?
The large head.
Incremental progress! Yeah!
You know it in your lungs where the pressure should vibrate. In your heart that's alone. And in your solar plexus where the hits should land. So
What? Wow, okay. We should start with the melody. But where would we get that stuff from? I'm sorry, I don't know anything about Nordic music.
he feels ashamed he can't be of more service to the future of dance music. The young man falls silent with appreciation.
Basically, what you need to find here is a tape with some banging music on it, so that Egghead could use it to remix Van Eyck's jam.
Yeah, maybe that street hawker across the pawn shop has got some tapes to sell.
There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Ghislain, right next to the canal.
Oh, I know!
St. G is the boulevard before the canal bridge.
I knew that!
And the mosaic sidewalk.
But it's all blocked with that stupid traffic.
Does it?
Anyway, that...
Copman! Tape! Yeah! Alright! No! No, no! This is gonna make people scared! Keep it positive! Keep the love in the house! Normal! Stable! No...
see you're here.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
As always.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
As always.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
As always.
The shaggy head.
So you talked to my associates, right? Are you going to help us? Great. Let us know if there's any progress, will ya? Oh, that. You're not going to believe me.
She's less prone to blurting out, "Crab man," than the others.
Okay. I went in and I saw a woman next to one of those machines there. She was dressed like someone who's been raised by their grandmother, you know, strange old clothes. And then, you know, right behind her, a man crawled down the wall, upside down like a crab. He stopped right before he got to the floor.
Like a crab, you say?
It was too dark.
Come on, she obviously could. She already went into detail.
Why? Okay then. They certainly do around me. My associates? I haven't got much to say about them. Of course I do.
To the cops.
Me? Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but...
Heavy wooden doors. The lock turns easy. Feels like electricity.
Let's go.
As you do, you hear the echo of the doomed commercial area. Its black halls and dusty machines. A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, in the heart of the city. A machine stands in the...
Another radio computer.
These machines sometimes harbor traps.
We should probably let it be. It's becoming clear that there's no trace of the suspect anywhere inside the church. It's also quite similar to the one...
The one you saw earlier was the Ream Civic. The Ream Prefect is the governmental version of the commonly used Ream Civic model. Although mostly based on the same technology, you see fluorescent play and print buttons on the lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflected back from his diamond-shaped glasses. Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments. Another filament memory. Press play to talk with the repeater. The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver.
Good evening.
It's the same old woman you spoke with through the radio computer in the doomed commercial.
Good, thank you. Please repeat. Is good. Please repeat the password.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer.
No.
The hint system is not part of the protocol.
Still, no. I am contractually obliged to
I'm afraid we are not...
Now, can you please repeat the password? Received.
That sounds bad.
Votre accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Good.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer.
Received. Votre accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? I have 2 machines ready.
Saint-Brune. That's the church.
Anything else I can help you with? Sleep well.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons. Nothing happens. The speaker...
Good evening.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons. In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother of humanism stands. This is her innocence, Dolores Day. Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel. Your knees touch the floor. The floorboards are hard and cold. There you kneel among the snowdrifts, diffuse light falling on your hands. The world is silent, but for the creaks and cracks of the... In the darkness, you sense her eyes on you. The woman looks down at you kneeling. She towers among her followers. She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive. You. No, she doesn't care about you. She only cares about her shiny sovereign's orb and her silk robes and getting to the aerodrome on time. To leave. As that terrible word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder. Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times. Then you rise from your knees into the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles her distant smile, sundered by the crack in the glass. Despite the damage you've done to yourself, the title appears lodged in your hippocampus. This is Her Innocence Dolores Day. No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing. It has survived the deluge and haunts you still, and will haunt you forever, as it haunts all men. The highest category of historic individual. More. An innocence is elected to office by the founding party. An innocence is infallible. The decisions made by one are not decisions. They are inevitabilities. What would have happened anyway? No, we are alone. 300 years ago, in many things, you know she was a woman of the court, draped in ancient sadness.
Yes! Big bummer! Boring history! Gonna keep it light, man! Keep it moving! Get fucked up instead!
The past.
Fuck this pain, Bratan!
No, you must know. Terribly, women of the court were expected to play both contract bridge and chess sufficiently well to prove an interesting challenge to a man. A simple grasp in matters of philosophy, theology, and science was encouraged. She was, by all means, a kept woman. She made the most of her position in the antediluvian court, a court visited by the most prominent thinkers and artists of the day. In secret, she was becoming the era's preeminent philosopher of... She was an almost preternaturally magnetic and intelligent individual. To her contemporaries, it was on her advice that Irene Le Navigateur sponsored a number of voyages into the Pale. She was crowned 2 years after the first expedition. Wow, indeed. When her innocence was declared, and the queen she had advised for years fell on her knees before her, she was so overcome with emotion that her lungs started glowing in her chest. Bystanders reported golden filaments lighting the already sunlit chamber around her, clearly visible beneath her dress. That is why the lungs are the symbol of love for the cultures of the Real Belt. As did we all, the lands of the Mesk and the Occident, and even far away Supra-Mwindi. Altogether, 21 of the 40 mundial nations of the time immediately accepted Innocentic rule, even before her crowning. In a city called Advesperaskit in Vesper Messina, her homeland, the name of the city means evening comes, but it happened on a winter's morning, with the canals frozen and slush falling out of the sky. She was dressed in a white and pearl dress, on an emptied-out plaza, with the crowd far away. Already, her Theriers, the secret servicemen of the Innocents, were worried about an assassination attempt. Oh yes, she looked like humanity's young mother, a perfect mother. Insultingly beautiful. It was as if her face and shoulders and hands were covered in a soft down of underfeathers. You know, midwinter snow was beating the cobblestones around her. A small attaché of officials stood by as her Therriers placed a white gold wreath on her head. The crowning was mostly witnessed by secret servicemen. One of the men in this secret service killed her 22 years later. A young man who had come to suspect that Dolores Day was not entirely human, but something else. Something that had walked in our midst, watching us stumble for hundreds, if not thousands of years, until it decided to interfere in the course of our history. We were supposed to come up with this ourselves. The man was reported to have screamed at the innocents. Dolores Day was shot in the chest with a fowling piece 8 times. The man, thought to be insane, said he once touched her and her body had been unnaturally warm, like a furnace, and that sometimes, while on duty, he observed her forgetting to breathe for over 10 minutes. This inhuman quality was witnessed by many others as well, glowing lungs and all. It is commonly attributed to mass hysteria and religious psychology. Terrifying, terrifying. It's a simple word. Good. Now back out of this corner of your mind. Terrifying, terrifying. It's as you already do. Although she's often considered to be the greatest human being to ever live, there was something ominous about Dolores Day, constantly surrounded by her Therriers. She was the most socially secluded and least self-aware of all the innocences. The Mesk state tried to detach itself from innocentic rule. Parts of the world were experiencing whiplash from accelerated into secularism. Her mandatory education programs and mass resettlement of upstream Marguerite were problematic as well, suggesting those who fight against it. She adored chess. Little is known of her Marchese husband. It's as if he vanished from history after this subtle terror is part.
Lieutenant Yefrater, you've stood there for over 5 minutes. What are you thinking of, if I may ask? That she is. A great sacred piece. I wonder what we are doing here. In this church, I mean. The coast in general. We shouldn't linger. This isn't a good place to get lost in. The old woman in the village was right. This must be the DeLorean Church of Humanity in Martinez. It's a minor landmark, not easy to find. Most maps misplace it. It was
on the coast of an uninhabited archipelago where only animals had roamed before.
There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. We should be respectful here.
Respectful? There it is again. A small pang of guilt. It's time.
I have a theory, yes. The old woman in the village was being tactful with us when she didn't mention it. Well, your station was involved, I hear.
How come the lieutenant isn't sure?
3 precincts were involved in the raid, and people say Precinct 41 was one of them. I'm sorry, I'm not saying you were. It was a clandestine operation. I don't know anything about it, why it was conducted, or who participated. Good luck. You will not get information on a confidential operation from your station secretary just by calling. It happened a while ago. It's unimportant to our business in Martinez now. Yes, we all are. Her name, body, and rule are synonymous with humanism. The laws we enforce are DeLorean in origin.
The woman looks by in silence, smiling enigmatically.
It's not spiritual, it's constitutional. The DeLorean system does not demand faith.
The mother of humanism stands above you. A jigsaw of broken shards falls into place in front of you. a ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass window. Before it was shattered, there was an older woman beneath the young. Unknown. Something during the raid the lieutenant mentioned, or just hooligans looking for something to break. The escutcheon on her throne says, Irene the Navigator. She is depicted as an older woman wearing thick-rimmed eyeglasses. Small figures of wise men, common men. Worshippers walk up the stairs to stand at her feet. Below both women, in luminous black letters, Après la vie, mort. Après la mort, la vie de nouveau. And then, along the left side, after life, death. After death, life again. After the world. Could these words be the password that unlocks the filament memory?
Death, life again. This exaltation is common in Dolorian sacralism. It was deemed subservient to use a strongly moral intern-related motto. Justice, union, prudence, and force. Not at all.
The mother of humanism towers above you, a wax painting on a cracked pane of glass. The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent. And then it's gone. Almost all of it. But for the faintest of hums, it seems the sound here is detached from its source somehow. Sounds like the Pale. From recordings of the far Pale, you can hardly hear your own breathing. You produce a few muffled thumps. Your voice is barely audible. It's unnerving. The lieutenant points to his ears.
Can you hear anything? I wonder why the church was...
His detached tone conceals how uncomfortable he is.
Please, detective.
He's trying to act dismissive, but at this particular moment, he's more open than usual. The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead. Just darkness without end. It makes your head spin. Filled with vague shapes of woodwork. It's like you see your own face reflected back at you in the vanishing geometry. There's nothing.
Officer, what are you
You see something hanging from the rafters. Maybe it's possible to... Is that the crab man? The man leaned forward a little.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry, everything's gonna be alright.
That accent is Villalobos, a peninsula in Mesk and a district in Jamrock. There's a sizable contingent of Villalobos-speaking Mesks in Revachol. Hold on, stop it right there. Pussy, what's with this?
You really got a case of frayed nerves, pussy. And this usage comes from pusillanimous. Everybody knows that.
Oops.
Chill out, man. Here you could receive the mother's love.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
I'm put off by this religious stuff. Hey, and what was that about, the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already. Sheesh.
Está crudo, way. I see deep inside you. Your body and your spirit are suffering greatly from overindulgence. And you don't even know it. Not all of it. I was like you once.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
Don't trust me. Trust the mother. I'm only the messenger, Holmes. This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
This Mother of Silence sounds like a serious player. You might
never known myself to be a crab, but if that's the name you got for me, I won't stop you from using it. I always thought of myself more like a flame. I was in a gang way, but my memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone. Nah, ese.
Do you remember your names?
The lieutenant is not particularly interested in this information.
Tiago's my name. Your place amongst your fellas. Your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore. Don't think I met one yet, Holmes.
That was him suppressing the chuckle.
This is a special place. I circled it. Nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly. I think they were. A long time ago. I had to shed them like skins.
They look pretty dapper, actually.
No. There's a new god in town. And she can be painted or sculpted. She is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. I will be incinerated, but not destroyed. I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory. I ain't from no Marietti, if that's what you're thinking.
Marietti is a mesque style of music and dance. He lost his cool there for a moment. Seems you hit some nerve.
I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory. I don't mean literal singing, Holmes. This is the mother of silence we're talking about. You may be thinking, but fire crackles. No, Holmes. That's the material that's burning. It's not like that at all, man. It's just faith and joyful service. I heard that before, Way.
There are drugs darker than alcohol circling your system.
I can see, and it saddens me. But devotion can save you. She took you for a good spin, huh? Don't worry, bro. That love is but a drop compared. The mother will eat all of you and never spit you out. I know it will take time. Don't sweat it. Hard to say. Been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is nothing to me now, Way.
Does it mean he witnessed the police raid? The sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
Something like that.
Did you witness it?
Not really. Or at least I don't remember much of it anymore. The mother's love has done its job. The ones in the tent outside, right? I see them. Nah, man.
Though he used to, a long time ago.
Why not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there, imbibing. Might even be nice to have some company.
He said that in spite of himself. He's more attached to the human than he'd like to think.
Other spooker? Oh, no. I just call her viejita because of her clothes.
Wait, what if it's Ruby?
Did it ever seem to you like she was hiding here from something?
You mean like a fugitive? No, man.
I see.
I told you, Holmes. I don't know. Don't really follow her comings and goings. I'm afraid not, Essay.
Or search through her radio computer.
Too many times, Essay. You need it for something. Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death.
That is true.
What you think of that? Makes me almost pity. Like, I think we're done here, Essay.
That was an interesting conversation. However, I'm still not sure whether we'll find our suspect here.
Hey, her Innocence Dolores Day liked little figurines, right? Liked holding little men between her fingers, remember? You have the headless Falcon Rider figurine. You should give it to her. Win her back. Don't be so pessimistic. This isn't funny. You have a bad feeling about this one. So very, very, very nifty.
Hello again.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
And? What happened? Oh man! Who is he? What really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
No matter.
Yeah, Noid is right.
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice, friendly hyper time?
I guess it's not a massive problem.
Everyone is welcome.
Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay. But she's in there somewhere. Has to be. Have you tried investigating the machines? Anyway, do let us know if you see her. As always...
Huh? I see you're here.
The large head.
Incremental progress.
A cockatoo is a parrot with an... This book talks about the delicate nature, where to even begin. All pet owners also... It is not recommended to get a cockatoo if you're not able to cook. You're right. Ouch. Not great for the neighbors. This is a yellow-tailed black cockatoo. Its specific name, Psittacus venereus. Perhaps the most impressive of all the species. In the words of "It must be glorious to behold." Despite its banging name, the Bang Bang cockatoo is actually the shyest of the species, common in almost all Seminoles forests, as well as zoos and homes all over the world. Yes, but all those cockatoo species are so different. Which one are you? You're right. You're the mediocrity embodied. This unsung bird belongs on your heraldry. Flipping through the book, you find a number of sections on the general... Have you taken any walks through the Pale recently? And on your walks, do you stop to meditate on the nature of your being? Good. And when you meditate, are you in the nude? Excellent. You're doing everything as you should. A note of caution, however. Be sure to limit your exposure to the Pale. Flipping through the book, you come across it's all quackery. Finally, something to calm the angry. It seems to contain descriptions of the medicinal properties of various ingredients that may be gathered from the Pale, as well as instructions for producing. There are a number of zeolite tonics that promise to improve your short-term memory, but what you're describing is booze. There's nothing in here that speaks to hangovers. First, you need to next, you need to combine. Lastly, is there anything else? The tincture you've invented sounds intriguing, but its medicinal value is suspect, to say the least. Would you like to try again? Very well. Next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate. Lastly, is there anything else? The tincture would you like to try? Very well. First, next, you'll need to combine. Lastly, you've created. Would you like to try? Very well. Next, you'll need to combine. Lastly, is there anything you've created? Would you like to try again? Very well. You need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle. Lastly, is that you've created. Would you like to? Very well. First, choose a base. Next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient with. Lastly, is there anything you've created? Would you like to try? Very well. First, next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient. Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to? You've created. Would you like to try? Very well. First, next, you need to combine. Lastly, is there anything else you've created which you like? Very well. First, choose a base ingredient. Next, you need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle. Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to? You've created a delicious which you like to try again. You close the book and find yourself very well. Next, you need. Lastly, you've created what you like. Very well. Next, lastly, you've created what you like to. Very well. Next, you need to combine. Lastly, you've created what you like to try again. Very well. First, choose. Next, you need to combine the basic. Lastly, is that you've created what you like to try again. Very well. Next, you need to combine. Lastly, you've created what you like to try. Very well. Next, you need to combine the basic. Lastly, you've created what you like to try again. Very well. First, next, you need to combine the base ingredient. Lastly, is that you've created what you like to. Very well. Next, you need to lastly, you've created what you like to. Very well. Next, you need. Lastly, you've created what you like to try. Very well. Next, you need to lastly, you've created what you like. Very well. Next, you need to lastly, you've created what you like. Very well. Next, you need to combine. Lastly, you've created what you like to. Very well. First, choose. Next, you need to combine. Lastly, you've created what you like to try. Very well. Next, you need. Lastly, you've created what you like to. Very well. First, next, you need to combine the base. Lastly, you've created what you like to try. Very well. First, choose a base ingredient. Next, you need to combine. Lastly, you've created what you like to. Very well. Next, you need. Lastly, you've created what you like. Very well. Next, you. Lastly, is there. You've created what you like to. Very well. First, next, you need to combine the base. Lastly, is there anything else? You've created what you like to try. You close the book.
Does Kuno care? Kuno is the big sea pig, and Kuno doesn't have fucking diaper rats, does he? Write Kuno down as a fuck you pencil pig. No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about bugs.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame.
Shut up, C.
Now they're gonna take you to lame.
She sounds like she's about to cry, out of disappointment at Kuno's newfound lameness.
Deny everything, Kuno.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
Lame. That rings some bells. Could this be connected to Night City? Yeah, that's pretty lame.
Oh God, Kuno, no!
Stop it, see? No one's gonna make anyone lame.
There's definitely something going on here. You should check out Kuno's shack, the one with the pig's head.
Kuno does...
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts, like skyscrapers, spires of dirt and sand rise.
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case. So, yes, I feel we are nearing a real breakthrough. If anything, the presence of the locust points to the opposite. The phasmid did not take the bait from the traps. But what do I know?
Use your powers of deduction. You knew the magic bug was nowhere near here.
I'll let you handle the Kunos. Yes?
Does Kuno care? Yeah. Kuno took the books, so...
So it wasn't the phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you.
Yeah, well, Kuno's all you got, bitch. It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit.
Stop!
Locusts coming down like a shadow. This must be the Night City he mentioned when you...
Yeah, Locust City. City of Rage.
There's a tug of war over the name of his fantastical city. The girl forces herself to watch again. The corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort.
Kuno, the pig wants to help you.
An artist? Maybe I am an artist. You hear that, everyone? I'm a fucking artist now.
Oh my God, Kuno! He's gonna make you totally lame in, like...
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free. Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a... Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away.
In it, you hear snow melting, dripping from the eaves. So that's what this is about.
I don't believe you.
For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now. Use this momentary confusion to take control of the situation.
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno just likes to focus. Kuno likes to concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping hard. Fuck. Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame. I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. C was right.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence. Just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno.
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die. The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps? Huh.
He recognizes the name.
Bitches think Kuno doesn't know shit. The fuck out of here. Kuno's tired of this shit.
There's silence between the two children. They're not saying anything to each other, nor looking in each other's direction.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't fucking care.
An old East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doomed commercial area. East Delta Commerce Center. This must be... No. Hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. An old East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name. Whatever she says, it can't hurt you. All right. There's a light buzz. A strange... There's the static again.
Yes.
Here come the bad vibes again.
My God.
Wait. Is she...
Michelle. Why did you even call?
The voice from the intercom doesn't answer. Your hands are getting cold, and your breathing becomes visible, forming small silvery puffs in the air.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean. It's so nice to be able...
And then it hits you. She tries again not to cry, and still doesn't succeed. Real or not, your mirror neurons react. Anger boils up in your chest. Her sound melts into the static from a long-distance phone call. This is where you hung up the call the last time. The phone rings in the office with an old-fashioned chime, and someone walks. No one replies.
For 300 years I have been here, volatile and luminous, made of sodium and... If you want me, you can find me on the beach. Donazernebal.
So... It was a recording trapped in the circuitry from... I don't have time to explain it to you right now. Don't take this the wrong way, but during our short stint working together, something weird is almost always happening to you.
That is true. Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out. It's getting late, and it's raining. Time to call it a day.
Good night, officer.
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest. It's getting late.
Good night, officer.
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've... The bed underneath you is soft, if lumpy. Waves wash the sand underneath the hut, then grow distant to your ear. In the quiet hum of the organic heater, you fall asleep.
Like a deftly cast fishing net, sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough mesh chafes, tightening around you, it digs into your brain.
How have things been going for you out there? Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psycho killer.
Hear that? It's much, much worse than that.
Don't tell him, Sid.
They're right. This is their function.
We're trying to help you. All these processes.
The last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage. We won't be there to help you anymore, Harry.
Of hell. An ancient sadness.
Everything is so okay. Your eyelids flutter open for a moment.
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen that stained glass window in the church.
Hi, Ace Detective. Math. Oh, I thought this would fit you. Like that, maybe. Right.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by... Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out tool.
This is Precinct 57. How may I... I'm afraid...
We should try again.
Anything else, Detective? I'm afraid they're closed.
We should try again.
Anything else, Detective? 50...
In the cabin, you see a...
Everything's still cool here, officer. Tapes? You mean like music tapes? Tapes? Tapes are everywhere. No one would ever throw a good pair of high-quality plastic sunglasses in the bushes, mister.
To the west, you should have a look. It's... the hawthorn tree, just like promised. You've stood here for what seems like eons, guzzling the sickly fumes of lorries and carried. Patting the tree reveals a small sticker which has almost been worn to oblivion. It reads, RCM Emergencies Desk. You tree-hugging pansy. The bronze ribbon twists around and within the branches. There's a twisted logic in this mess. You see the ends of the ribbon, the way it flows, how it twists and turns. The gnarled hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane. With slow and deliberate motions, it curls up into a mess inside your pocket. Maybe Roy from the pawn shop can help you with this.
What's the tape for? How? It's broken and unspooled. Do you think your new buddy knows how to fix it? You could also get it fixed at the pawn shop across the street.
Good idea. He might have the tools.
Everything's still... The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed. You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes, keep saving that economy. Shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
Hello, hello. You mean Reese Pooley? But I'm not some Mr. Fix-It.
Just explain why you need this so much. He's bound to understand.
Huh? What do you mean? Yes, what about it? Is it any good? The music, I mean. Man, you're really invested in this. Okay, I'll help you out. It's going to take a moment, though.
You take some time to look around the store. The play of visuals all around the pawn shop is mesmerizing. Suddenly, Roy turns back to you with a reel of tape in his hand and coughs.
Yeah, it was. Anyhow, it's yours now. Yeah, my pleasure. I'll do what I can for true passion projects. Just try not to use this tape for negative photon emissions. Take...
Make way for the master poet.
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
You really are the law, aren't you? I get that being bluntly observant and inquisitive comes with the territory, but it certainly doesn't help with your conversational skills, does it?
Maybe the full-on, direct approach wasn't correct. Damn, it's tricky business looking into someone's eyes and not doing it wrong.
Hello, officer. So he was just a child.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie.
Something is secretly gnawing at her confidence.
Yeah, you're right.
He has a 38-degree fever.
Darling, I told you to take it easy.
You're right,
There won't be a next season. Not for this. Find a phasmid or admit defeat, people.
We are getting really carried away with this, aren't we?
Really? It's too much, officer.
What morale means is we're grateful for your...
Here's a fresh batch of locusts. They should slide right down the funnel.
This would show them all. We need to get you on that list.
Oh, hello, sweetie.
Again? I can't believe...
The Coppernado is back. What do you want?
Hi again, Gendarme. Bye-bye, Gendarme.
Ah, smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right? It was all right. Subdued. I might start letting people up there again. Now, what can I do for you? Another thing. Great. I love those. Why? No, fuck it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why these degenerates do what they do.
He really doesn't like it being classier.
What's that supposed to mean? Fuck you, buddy.
Well...
Now, was there anything else? I have like 4,000... Why?
He really doesn't like it being classier.
Yeah, well, she's not a guest, is...
What? Did someone mention my name?
We were just paying you a compliment. And finding out a degenerate from room 3 nicked the phone line. Good thing that guest pays for her stuff on time. Yes? Got the 20 real? Then why are you wasting...
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the...
He had bad words and said, and got in trouble. Bad words. Bad words. We won't. We learned. We just heard funny voices. We thought the voices were funny. We said what they said, and then we got in trouble. Radio? What's that? We just heard them in our head.
Voices from another self. Voices from a deeper self.
That bad word? It was like... It is time at last. My nasty speech reeks. Our brother man is about to grow up.
A memory stirs.
DJ Flatios, Big Boy Daniel single is here. Buckle up. Turn up the volume. Blow those speakers out. Now here's... No. Don't say bad words, stupid.
A word when you're done.
The boy draws a jagged rock across the ground.
Detective, so those voices they heard?
Yes, of course, earlier, when you turned the radio on. Don't. He was clearly uncomfortable discussing it before. He still is. You have nothing to gain from pushing his buttons.
I can't explain how they heard it. I believe they heard something, and given the poverty of this part of town, I don't know how they could have heard the radio. However, weird as it is, the situation is not connected to the murder. This isn't our business. Yes, mysteries like who killed the hanged man. Besides, maybe it was just a radio they overheard. They might not be old enough to know the difference. How would they have heard the voices?
The lieutenant shrugs.
Let's at least rule out radios before continuing. Maybe the twins didn't know it was a radio they were hearing. The washerwoman seems to know everything that happens here. Let's ask if she heard anything before moving on. After you.
Our tenant, the policeman. A radio? Ah, no. We play no radio here. There's one in the shack, but it's never used. Was that the nonsense we were spouting? No. I have no idea where they heard it. They've been in earshot all week, and no radio. These ears know every sound that belongs to this coast. I would know if I heard anything different.
Let's just get it out of the way as fast as we can. Contact dispatch from my kinema and ask them to connect you to the station. Maybe they can shed some light on this. I'm ready when you are.
Anything else?
The large...
Incremental progress! Yeah! Remix time!
A hand on his ear.
Wow!
A great excitement is bubbling to the surface within him. This is big.
Listen! Now, if only we had the beat for the full assault, it would be
intriguing. The way I see it, I think it's just happenstance. Chaos in action.
Noid's right. No, this is definitely part of the same song. Something cut from something mysterious is going on.
Be how it may, if it fits, it fits. Bring up the volume.
What about the bass? Yeah, I remember. You said it needs more bass.
You can't just leave it without a bass track.
Yo, the warrior!
Don't be too...
But it could be hyper!
Hi again. So, how are things going?
As always...
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Okay, so the Speed Freaks want to start a club for dance music. That much checks out. Indeed. So, plus, it still feels as if this didn't quite go as it should have.
As always...
Hi again. So, how are things going?
As always...
Hello again. My associates? Sorry.
To the cops.
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different.
It's the lead. Oh, and an incredibly cool piece of kitchen tissue is stuck to the back. Without resistance, it's your hand shake. It takes about half an hour to be. It would be very. That's all you got. From the half hour you spent piece. Who knows? Don't worry. One day you may still catch the man with the square gun. This one, cause of the mural. True love is people call it. The graffito crew is easy to track down. Oh, the case files do not show you finding the author of the design. The crew agree. The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, sent a staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority. It's the lead. Oh, and an incredibly cool. It takes about half an hour to piece. This one, cause of the true love. People caught the graffito crew is easy to. The case, the crew agreed. The 9,000 people subject. A staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority. And that love truly is possible in the next world for new people. And it is too late for us. Did anyone ask you what you believe in, man with the smelly toilet ledger? What do you want to tackle next? Or are we done? It would be. That's who knows. Don't. One day you may still catch. Some assholes brought their couch outside and hung out on it. In the middle of the street, on the roof, on the hill. Yes, as you said here, they were leaving it out in all these unexpected and whimsical locations. Cigarette butts, coffee. No, you didn't have time for that. Murder. beaten to death by Joseph Mills was on this case. Mills didn't get off the pot. Not yet. He kept at it. No. He was awful. Okay. So the case is handed to you. No. It's soot and water vapor. Yeah, really lame. So anyway, no one enters. Mills has no idea. See? You can't even read the thing without solving it. Yeah. It was, yeah. He liked his hookah. Smoking hookah. Didn't you hear? Not much has changed in the meanwhile.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
A number of things don't add up. How about gather around, kids? The young speed freak, the one with their would-be leader, is less amused.
But you still are! What happened? I've been trying to say we need the next step in dance music to happen fast! Shut it! What? I have!
The young speed freak, he senses something is wrong.
We don't need drugs to be hardcore. Shut the fuck up, egg.
Climb down from the equestrian monument, cop man. Consciousness is new to the universe.
What exactly is it you know? I have no idea how you arrived at that conclusion.
One speaker. They have one speaker.
What do you mean, friend? It's a one-speaker system.
This may be the brain damage talking, but you've definitely never...
What do you know about spinning tape? Nothing.
He said it was for his nose.
Likely pseudoephedrine.
And of all cellular-based life, what's your point, Lawbringer?
Make up your mind. First it's the sweat, then it's the ether. No shit. That's... Come on, that's... I meant to say, not true. What do you mean, do?
There's resignation in his voice. The optimal way to go about this would be indifference. It begins by you telling him you don't care about any of this.
Or else...
Okay, man, it was just impossible. Look at us. How are we going to pull a club out of our arse? We need starter capital, that's all. We were totally going to turn the church into the wickedest club for anodic music in, like, ever.
It's the oh, and an incredibly cool beat. It takes about half an hour to beat. Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
As always.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
As always.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Okay, so the speed freak.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
A number of things. How about gather around the youngs? The one there would be leader.
But you still are.
What happened?
I've been Shut. What?
The young he senses something is wrong.
We don't. Shut the fuck up, Egg.
Climb down from the equestrian.
What exactly is it you know? I have no.
One speaker.
What do you mean? It's a one.
This may be.
What do you know about
He said it.
Likely pseudo-F.
And of all cellular.
Make up your mind. First it's the sweat. No shit. That's. Come. I meant to say. Not. What do you?
This The optimal way to go about this would be indifference. It begins by you telling him you don't care about any of this. You grab hold of the grip and pull hard, but it won't budge. The gun is caught on a seam inside your jacket. No, it's stuck in there good.
Whoa, whoa, hold on. No, man. Be real careful and sensible about what you're about to do.
Noid!
If they try something, just knock their teeth out. The lieutenant stands behind a white table, cleaning his gun. It would truly come in handy in a tense situation like this one.
This is so fucked up! It's okay, Egg. It was just impossible. Look at us. In the fucking world, man! Just like, before we do, we need to earn a bit of dough. Do some real work.
Get our fucking foot in the door.
Sell some fucking speed, okay? Produce and sell speed. Like I told you, spooky arseholes move. No, man. But the sign was. So?
This is it. Judgment time.
Yeah! Respectable. I'm really feeling the science right about now.
But you can just evict them, right? You're the law, man. You've got this. As always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah!
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated.
Huh? I see you're here again. Offside, man. Nah, you heard me. Yeah, gotta compare. I suck at... Yeah, see? I signed a stick.
Interesting. He wants you to describe it, though he already knows what it looks like.
Good, good. What did you want to know? Simplicity. Well, the sticker, the clothes. It is. Yes, we're all the same. He defeated it. Present, or maybe he's not dead. I guess one could write an entire treatise on the thing.
The large head.
Incremental progress! Hi again. So, how are things going? Yes? What's the deal? But she's in there somewhere. Has to be. Have you tried investigating the machines? Anyway, do let us know if you see her. As always...
The machine's keyboard is still behind the hat. Another filament behind another filament memory. The speaker.
Good morning. Votre accident. Good. Thank you. Please repeat. Good. Please repeat past. Good. Votre accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard is still. The machine's keyboard is still. The printer prints out a long text document with the first entry. Arrived at Lieutenant Lee.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Who have our case? No.
6th of February. See? 7th of February.
Why would anyone need any of this equipment?
8th of February. Artists. But at least the art. I just have to find out what.
Seems like something about the big. I think these people worked in the
12th of February.
The strike. Keep reading.
25th of.
Is she talking?
28th.
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggest?
The lieutenant doesn't. March 51. Some kind of. Fortunately, that disco man must be a cell.
The girl on the ice?
March 51.
I knew it wasn't a good.
No. March 51. Your reading is interrupted by this. A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
Well, you won't find any music venue organizers here. It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room.
We should talk to her after she has rebooted the machine.
What is it? Yes. Or no. Not anymore.
She doesn't seem surprised to be recognized. Rather sad. Something passes over her face before she straightens her back.
No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper. I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages. If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
Did she say over 16 years of experience? She must have started programming when she was still a teenager. That still doesn't answer what she's doing in an abandoned church.
Nope. Yes. And I don't care. I don't care about crap men.
Wow. She really doesn't. Not a...
What? No.
She has not seen her, sire. 'Tis true.
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything. I use the AR-1 as my RAIN prefix processing unit. Mm-hmm. Yes? You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you? All right. Well, all radio computers perform operations up on air. So in order to gain more processing power, you need to invest in a good antenna. On the front, the unified front of radio waves. It's all around us.
Like love.
I guess it is. So far I've been quite satisfied with it. But it's not the cheapest one on the market. Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything.
She liked telling me this. It calmed her nerves.
I'm working. Could you just... Shh.
It's not just rudeness. It really is hard to concentrate on whatever she needs to do. And
So you do know something about computers. You're right. Prefect is used mostly by the government peeps. No, I don't. Because I needed something good for my investigation, and RAIN Civic is widely agreed to be below all standards, so I had to upgrade. Besides, owning a RAIN prefect isn't such a big deal anymore.
No, actually, it is kind of a big deal. You don't see RAIN prefects in every police department, for example.
No, of course not. I know a friend of a friend who used to freelance for the Coalition. I bought it from her. I was actually aiming for the military-grade RAIN Rational series, but couldn't find one. Prefect is mainly based on the same technology as the Civic, but it does work better with newer antenna models, so I'm not complaining. They are connected to my reign prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay?
Short and terse. There you have it. Whatever she's using them for, they're hers.
Great. You really like those questions, don't you?
They're bloodshot. She really hasn't been getting much sleep lately, has she?
I'm conducting scientific research here. I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the...
Wait, what? She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't...
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that. Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure. What do you think it is?
Easy. You measure it by the world around it.
Exactly. Very true. That's what I've been aiming for. That's why I have those basins. But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
But does it have anything to do with necroplasmic life forms? Ghosts, in everyday parlance.
Ghosts? No, I don't think so. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in them either. Great. What are we talking about? And what ghosts?
You do know there's no need to officially document this information, right?
She has already turned back to her keyboard.
Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
Strange things may flourish in the dark.
There's this place at the back of the church. A place where all audible vibrations seem to decease. I've named it the Swallow. And the higher you go, the less you record.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place. I know. No, I don't.
She sounds mildly annoyed by this line of questioning. Her hands...
Because it's just trial and error. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and... Great. Thanks. The Swallow, you mean? What about it? Great. Thanks. What?
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Yeah. Like all the time. My tent neighbors don't really ease up with their partying. Dude, maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music. This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? Take a guess, why don't you? I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up-and-coming entrepreneurs, will you?
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
I see you've talked to them. Good. Drugs are illegal, and I'm not leaving this church. Especially because of some corrupt drug lab idea you've cooked up in that tent.
Wonderful. Now this place is also going to be a drug lab. Always something fascinating happening in tents.
His way to deal with this is, at this point, not to care. Do what you want. Wait. No. You can't say things like that when the lieutenant is present. Say it's a joke.
No, don't mind me. Go on with your little project. I'm sure you can spin it as an undercover op. Many cops do.
Just to be completely clear, I am here to conduct a citizen's investigation into a radio anomaly, and I want nothing to do with the local vices of Martinez. Got it? Thanks. Yes, what is it?
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Yes? What's the deal? A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub? What a pity. Those are my two favourite things in all, drugs and hypnotic music. A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this chat?
Unity!
And you can't just evict her? Look at you! No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music.
The line's in the dark.
At least Crabman seems like an advanced being. Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like hypnotic dance music?
Egghead cannot believe what you just said.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think? Oh man, but the drug lab was like an integral part of getting the club going. For me, it was my favourite part. I mean, hypnotic music is great and all, but drugs, they make you feel really good. When did you last feel really, really good? See?
That's only because you're constantly hungover from said high-grade narcotics. Getting clean takes months.
Excellent! Good luck, my friend. Goodbye, officer.
Yes, what is it? I don't want to make anything work. Yes, anything.
It's not the hypnotic dance music that's made her bitter. It's the failure of Fortress Accident.
That's right. If we couldn't get our Welkins to happen, I don't want anything to happen. Ever again.
There's not a trace of irony in her voice. She means it. Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
She thinks about it. A glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery. It touches her hair.
Alright. Bring me the game's offsite copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself. No, that's the production schedule you stole and accessed without authorization. I don't need it.
In his defense, it was simply lying in the desk drawer of an abandoned cubicle.
Okay, but still. It's a backup of my former employer's
She's making it.
The backup itself is
Hold on. If it's called an off-site copy...
Oh God, not...
Basement?
And no. Take it... We clear?
This is clearly a painful topic for her.
Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. That's her name, I believe. Good. In the giant ice bear fridge.
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't there.
Wait. A note from whom? Zawisa. Like it would have made a difference. And the heads.
Valley of 1,000 heads. You like the sound of that.
The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse. Whatever that means. Of course not. Because she's from Martinez. And people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio computer. She thinks it emits elemental evil. It doesn't emit. It receives.
The lieutenant coughs like he's amused.
Once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal was full of those strange trinkets. This is getting ridiculous. Can't you...
There's a solution, but she doesn't want to hand it over to you yet.
Thanks. And here's my Kvalsund multitool. You might need it to hack loose some ice.
It hurts a bit for her to say this. She's not too happy to be parting with the Kvalsund.
Yes? Thanks.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Hold on, officer. I've got...
Yes, this is...
He sounds worried.
Billy Majon.
On Moreau Drive in central Jamrock, in a darkened hall...
Yes, hello, are you still there?
They're too poor to have a phone line.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20.
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives.
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago. Marie? Marie? Yes, it was my colleague, Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book.
Good. You have a name now.
Marie knows Billy.
And then goes for a little drink later.
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight. Marie? She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or... 1 second. Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that. Happy we could help.
Anything else you need from me? '57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a... This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand... This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice. This orange machine is dead still. It has ice groans and howls under the strain of darkness lies inside. You gently lift the cube from its frosty...
We should take it back to Miss Lucan and kill that.
Yes, but... The bear's eyes are still glowing red. Watching over all the ice cream, a friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you. Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the speaker comes.
Good afternoon. Please repeat. Is this the production shed? Good. Please repeat the password. Good. I've unlocked the production schedule.
Really? She just used the same password?
Fortress accident. Is there anything? Thank you.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. Casting with a quiet determination, the printer starts printing. It's a project report written by the lead producer, Andrew Andy Schott, about Whirl Untethered, a radio game developed by Studio. The first few pages give an overview of the capital and workforce, while the rest of it seen in its short time of existence. Fortress Accident, SCA, managed to burn through truly insane amounts of money. The first tranche of seed financing brought in 150,000 Riyal, but eventually the damage reached 400,000 Riyal. Let's just say it was a real adventure. Fortress Accident employed 18 people, the bulk of the team composed of writers and concept artists. There were also radio programmers, sound engineers, and a single overburdened producer who developed a habit of popping Pyrrolidon in the basement to escape his obligations. Why did Fortress Accident have so many concept artists? It didn't. No, definitely not. A few more producers could have come in handy though, especially when dealing with writers, some of whom routinely skip to work. One of them even managed to steal some valuable company property before skipping town for good. The production schedule depicts their glorious descent into bankrupt, not the concept artists. It was impossible not to fail. They tried to make a 4 million Riyal game with 400,000 in their bank account. They thought they could bridge the gap with pure willpower and imagination. They couldn't. No. You couldn't have. Definitely not. Not a chance. Even then, success remained within an ever-narrowing margin of possibility. That is, until they discovered the Valley of the Heads. At the 11th hour, the lead designer, Jimsk-born Suliswaf Jalisa, decided that what Whirl Untethered needed was a secret mystical location at the extreme edge of the map. This place was to be the Valley of the Heads, where the heads of all the headless constructs could be found. The player would have been able to choose a head for their headless party member, and each head would have been voiced on air by a professional actor. The world had never seen their kind before. So many. The last count, there were approximately 10,000 heads. Do you really want to know? There seems to be The lieutenant taps his foot impatiently. What if you broke the radio computer? What if it's never going to stop? Well, yeah, that and the catastrophic data loss. On the nature of the data loss, there's ominously little information in the production log. What is clear is that one day, an unidentified numeric anomaly occurred on the East Insulindian lintel front, just as the Wirral Untethered project was being compiled. When the project was returned, the team spent weeks on the phone with Lintel, the service provider. But despite their die always read, and let's face it, mysteriously enough, it seems that the offsite copy happened to be on-site when the catastrophe. It was the lead programmer's responsibility. S. Lukanen killed her. The lead. I didn't have a home anymore, so I started keeping it in the basement in the ice bear refrigerator near where I went to sleep. That's not what her colleagues thought. The production schedule ends with a few random notes that seem to be added sometime later. 4 months later, by an unknown author. I am the only one left, and it's gotten rather damp here. A few other businesses still haven't got an answer from Lintel about what happened. All I could get were the physical coordinates of the error on the East Insulindian front. I have compared the coordinates to a map of Revachol West. Sandbrun 1147. The tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. The filament slides out of its glowing nest. Like a smooth drawer, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the speaker comes to life.
Good afternoon. Please repeat. Is this the offsite copy? Good. Please repeat the password. No, that's not it.
What does she mean? That's not it. What's the password then? Maybe it's the second part of the leitmotif you saw on the stained glass window.
Good. I've unlocked the offsite.
Ka-ching.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else? Thank you.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft. The speaker comes.
Good afternoon. Please repeat. Thank you.
Tiles on the cube are still. It sounds like something cracks. Something's broken. Machines aren't supposed to behave like this. It sounds like something cracked. Something's broken. The paper is soaked with ink. Its monochrome darkness spanning from margin to margin. It's not possible to make out any information.
Odd. Something is obviously broken here.
A single speck of white shines out from the shade, marked by the devil itself. Looks like gibberish. Better get running again. This must be the information Sony is looking for. She knows how to make sense of it. Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print. The filament slides out of its. trap stands empty near the reef. The locusts, dazed from being... They're not...
Good. Now that don't answer that.
He doesn't want to. All the traps are... All the traps are stopped now. As you approach, the man turns and greets you with a polite wave. As you approach, he appears completely at ease.
Ah, super. It's the officer. I was not expecting to run into you again, but things have a funny way of turning out. What brings you down to the scenic Martinez coast? Well, that's très simple. I was visiting the fishing village just north of here. They have applied for a series of microloans to revitalize... And then, well, I had some extra time on my hands, so... Yes. There's nothing like a stroll along the coast to lift one's spirits. Really? Here? How can you be sure? Ah, a very useful gift for a police detective, I'm sure. Fascinating.
You feel like there's something you could say here, if only you really knew what was going on.
Ah bon? I'm all ears, officer. My friend, if it's la responsabilité you're after, I have good news for you.
God, of course it does.
The Comité de Responsabilité de Revachol, it acts as a sort of clearinghouse for coalition activities. To put it...
Yes, this is just the sort of reasonable author...
I would offer to connect you with the committee myself, but I...
What? Where you knew there was something strange. He's speaking figuratively. He means he's not in Martinez in his official capacity.
Of course, we are speaking informally, but that's why it would be extremely irregular, or potentially even inappropriate for me to intercede with the committee concerning a district I'm not well. Under ordinary circumstances, the...
In other words, the committee only knows what it wants to know.
But if you have information of a vital interest, they might be willing to entertain an exception. In which case, I would advise you to contact them via Coalition Warship Archer. You see, in addition to being an airborne artillery platform, Coalition Warship Archer is also the linchpin of the Coalition's surveillance and communications infrastructure in Revachol. And listening, it has the most objective vantage point in the entire city. Not to mention a vast array of radio, photographic, and meteorological monitoring instruments. I find it a great comfort to know there are benevolent powers watching over all, in strict accordance with the Wayfarer Act and the Bristlemühne Convention. This is quite the problem. Very tricky. Of course, the Archer has orders to fire on any unidentified aerostatics that might approach it. So it might be safer to get in touch from the ground. But in that case, you would require a radio transmitter capable of broadcasting on coalition frequencies. And that kind of technology naturally isn't typically available for non-coalition use. I suppose there might be some way to circuit bend your way onto those frequencies, but you'd have to be one of those techno-tinkerers to do it. Unfortunately not. No, I don't have the pleasure. I am merely a representative of the coalition government, not very well versed in technology.
Sounds like something that programmer we met in the church might be able to help with.
Let me just say that I have complete confidence in the RCM. I'm sure you'll figure something out. Always my pleasure to be of assistance to the RCM. Godspeed, and if we don't meet again, bonne chance.
There's no way the perp is in here, officer. Look how scarred the boards are. All attempts to pry them off, not this time, and dangerous.
The suspect? God, I hope not.